What is up, Fiery 49 fans? Look, it's Fiery 49. We haven't actually seen it in a while. We've been running around in the 86 Ford, gallivanting across the state of Kentucky, going to different events, that kind of stuff, because the Fiery 49 still has very, very original, decades-old tires on it, and the Ford's ready to go. It was an in-service truck when we bought it. We've just kept the maintenance up on it and turned the key and go where you want to go. So we've been playing with the 86 a lot. Probably too much. It's growing on us, growing on me. That's a problem because I'm getting to the point now. It's like, man, this thing is so nice and everything operates. There's nothing wrong with that truck. It could be put back in service today with the fire department as a frontline pumper. But I'm starting to have second thoughts about taking that truck and making a toy hauler out of it. So if you've seen the 86 Ford, maybe you have interest in it, would like to own it. I can assure you, other than the diesel, it's getting about 9 miles per gallon roughly, with no loading on it, with an empty truck, no water, that kind of stuff, which is actually pretty impressive considering. But it's it's a diesel truck, automatic, easy to drive. Insurance is $300 a year, full coverage for me at least. The taxes are nothing. If you're a collector that is looking at 86-ish Ford C-Series type trucks and want a good one, it's a good, as they would say. And I'm having second thoughts about tearing into that one. So I don't know, if your department needs a frontline pumper that doesn't care to have an older one, just needs something cheap, someone with that kind of need, or a collector who wants to keep it as is, hey, if I can get my money back out of it, I don't think I would resist selling it at this point. There's always more options for making toy haulers or that kind of stuff. So as far as Fiery 49, it's going nowhere. This is my lifetime truck. This is, I don't know, maybe I'll tell them to bury me in it. We'll see, but this is something tried forever, put the work into it. This is where it's at for me. Smaller truck, manageable. Really, the only problem is we need tires, which are on the way, and it'd be nice to have it closer to home. We're working on that also. But speaking of the tires, I think we're probably done with events for this year, just because 86 is put up, different location. The tires for Fiery 49, which are coming from China, looked like probably a late November delivery date, so won't be a lot going on. But when they get here, that'll be some cool content. We'll get these old tires off here, show you how to deal with the split rings, bi-ply compared to the modern radials, that kind of stuff. But late November, hopefully. They're not going to be the period replica accurate tires we hope for. There'll be some Chinese writing on the tires. They are coming from China, but a friend of ours who does importing from China called his contacts. They dug around. Turns out in China, apparently, something like the 7.5 by 20 bi-ply tubed tires and rim setups, that stuff is still very prevalent. It's not something they make for reproduction. They make them because they're still in use every day in that country. So they found a set. It has the Chinese writing, which I can't read, but it also has English, which shows the specs for 7.5 by 20. If you do all the millimeter to inches convert stuff, everything measures out correctly. They're the same load rating, same speed rating, all the stuff as these older tires. So they're on the way. We've got pictures, like proof. They're wrapped up. They're in a container. The container was on a truck, maybe on a ship at this point. But hopefully we have the tires by late November. And then once we have tires on here that I'm not constantly scared are going to pop due to dry rot, man, next year should be a lot of fun. So fingers crossed, both fingers, maybe some toes, that when those arrive, they're what we need. They fit the tires and perform well. That'll give us the ability to do so much more out and about different places, even if we don't have to haul the truck. It's a slow ride. You're looking at comfortably 40 miles an hour cruiser here because of the gear ratio and that. But it's a long drive is okay when you're not puckered the whole time worried about which tire is going to let go on you. So that's what's up. We don't have a lot of time today. We're not going to go out and do anything cool, no driving, which is a shame. It's a beautiful day, but we've not been here in a while, just making sure Fiery 49 is in good shape. The battery's up, fluids are still good, everything starts, runs, acts appropriately. So if our gracious host here at the Vintage Fire Museum at the annex here, Station 2, if they need to move the truck, need to do something, whatever, to have a public event, that this is not a burden. It's not just sitting here. So just maintenance stuff today, and if we have a little extra time, we'll polish and shine on some stuff and get things, some coatings on stuff for the winter months. But that's what's up. Fiery 49 still here, still good. We're going to check it out. If something interesting happens today while we're here in the short time, we'll add to the end of the video. But that's what's up. So need an 86 Ford in great shape, and you're serious, give me a shout, shoot a message. I don't know, we'll see you on that one. But Fiery 49 tires on the way. Can't get here soon enough. We'll see what's up. Take care. All right, just because startup videos are always fun when the truck hasn't been started in a while, so it's been weeks, but we're in Fiery 49. Haven't even checked. Let's see if the battery's up. We'll get the key on. We're in neutral. Yeah, I know everybody has to do that, right? But good to go. Out of gear. We'll give a little choke, just because I know the carburetor bowl is going to be dry. So this probably won't crank immediately because the carburetor bowl is going to be dry. The fuel pump will have to have time to get the fuel back to the carburetor. But if all goes well, we should fire right up. Foot pedal starter, not ignition for those that haven't watched earlier videos, but we still got the manual contactor in the floor. What more can you ask for? The battery's up, starts right up. Man, it might be decades old, but with only 6,777 miles on the odometer at this point, still a great truck, barely broke in. What a beaut. Well, we started just fine. Let's see if everything else is still working. Let's see, we'll pop the lights on. Yeah. We can see the headlights outside. They're working both sides. Dimmer switch. Look at that, still lights on both sides. Now the weird thing, the parking lights aren't on when the headlights are on, so we'll turn the headlights back off. We'll check those from the outside. Let's see. We'll turn on our emergency flashers. What else we got? Get our little Mars light going. We can already see that one definitely working. And siren check. Rear markers, good to go, working. We got our little flashers on top. Our little bunny ear set up. Mars lights, markers. We're good. That's what you want to find. Everything operating, turns on, not popping fuses. Truck fires right up. Always a joy. Man, simplicity and reliability.